Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo of the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we're about to get started with Open Mic Live. But first, as always, a word from our sponsors.
At InDigital, we know the public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESI Net goes beyond industry standards, not only I3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Here in Greenville County, we have 8 different places where a 911 call can be answered.
It is the largest county in South Carolina. It's a challenge.
The type of information that a telecommunicator gets from Radius Plus is location-based technology. You can see where the caller is, if they have a medical issue, if they speak a different language. They're immediately able to text to that caller in their native language. It reduces response times because it immediately gets first responders where they need to be.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Hey, what is going on? Welcome back. It is Thursday. It's January 13th, 2022. Whew, man, the month is already going by fast. Good Lord. But again, welcome back. This is Open Mic Live, and we are sponsored by InDigital, Rapid Deploy, as well as Carbine. And a big shout out, as always, to patrons. Thank you so much for everything. And as always, roll call. Where are you watching from? Is this your first time here on Open Mic Live? If so, get ready, because we're going to be sharing the lighter side of dispatch, some funny stories, and it's going to be a good time. Also, because it's Thursday and we're towards the end of the week, how are you feeling? What is your number? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty and 10 being awesome, of course, how are you feeling? And as always, please throw in some reactions and share this broadcast to your feed or your favorite dispatch page. And I thank you so very much. As we are getting started here, I've got a special guest today who's going to be joining me, and we're just going to bring her on right now. So my special guest, I can see her down in the green room, and she's like this. And she's shaking her head. So my special guest today is Sarah Weston, and she is the founder and executive director of 911 Wonder Women Inc.
Hey.
Yay. What's up? Going on? All right, welcome, and you're awake.
What?
For a moment. I said, and you're awake, and then you went silent. You froze. So okay, maybe she's not awake. Maybe she's not.
I just fell asleep for a second, but I'm cool now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, it is. It's way past my bedtime, but here I am.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're here. I have a quick question right off the bat. How is it possible that you're able to sleep with your eyes open?
I get that question all the time.
Just for that moment there, you were asleep with your eyes open as you're looking into the camera.
I only had a penny every time someone asked me that.
That'd be perfect. Well,
It's
I
really
am.
funny because like my entire house is sleeping, so I'm like a
Oh,
naturally very loud person, but I'm trying to like
keep it down a little bit.
it's not gonna work.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I was gonna say because we're gonna be laughing here and stuff, so it'll be interesting. Let's see. So we've got Deborah jumping in here. She's out of Virginia. She's a 7 right now. James is popping in here as well. He says, "Good evening from South Jersey. One more step, the governor's signature, and we'll be official first responders out of Jersey. Woo! Awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, excellent, dude. That is good stuff there. So for you, Sarah, what's your number? It's been a week. We're at the end of this already. At the end of this week. So how are you feeling? What's your number on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being shitty and 10 being awesome. How are you feeling?
I'm probably around a 7, but I'm here, so that makes me more like a 9. So
Oh,
like
good.
you've raised my number already.
Yes. Awesome. Well, this will be good. Yes. And everyone who's jumping in here as well, if you have any funny 911 stories, please throw them in there and share that. And we will read them. And hopefully we can make Sarah, blush a little bit with some of the stories. I don't know, dude. Some of the stories that people post on here sometimes are like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like the one with the skewer in the
No, let's not put that challenge out there for everyone.
I don't know. I see the numbers actually jumping up a little bit here in the corner, so that it must be because of that, because people are wanting to try to make you blush now with some stories. But before we get to that here, again, I'm so happy that you're here with me. I want to give a quick shout out to my homie, to my brosif. I want to share my screen here really quick, and bam, there it is right there. So that my brother's birthday was yesterday, and I just wanted to give him another shout out really quick. I love you, dude. This dude's been, we're really close. My siblings and I are really close and stuff. And there was one night that I took a really hard call. It was a suicide call that had to do with brothers and stuff, and it messed me up. And I had been asked, are you okay? And I was like, oh yeah, of course I'm okay. But I wasn't. The only thing that helped me feel better was to hear his voice later on when I got out from that shift. And it was like 5 a.m. So thank you, brother, for answering the phone, because that was the only thing that helped me out there. So these are a collection of pictures of us. And as you can see right in the middle, the picture of us on the left, that one always makes me crack up. I don't know why, but it always makes me crack up. And we're kind of making the same faces on the picture to the right. So yeah, it worked out. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my brother. Love you, dude. And I'll take this off now so you're not embarrassed anymore.
Happy birthday, Nando.
Yeah.
No, I like the one at the bottom, in the middle bottom.
The middle
with
bottom?
your faces. And
Oh.
then, oh my gosh,
Yes.
it's so funny. Nando is always cheesing like hard.
That's right. Heck yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. In every picture. Yeah. He's cheesing it. Just living and loving life. Carly,
I
what
love
is
it.
going on? Hello. What is your number? Those who are joining in a little bit after we started here, what are your numbers and where are you at on roll call? But yes, that middle picture down there on the bottom, my brother on the left, and then on the right are my sons, and there's Richie's the one that's closest, and then Logan is the one in the back. So those are really good. And then the one in the bottom right, right there in the middle is our pops. So he's see, you can see he's cheesing it as well.
Yeah, you get it naturally.
Oh yes, love that picture. It's so funny, especially because his shirt, it says like El Mero Mero, like the number one. He's the one. Like he's the boss is basically what it's saying. He's the man. But that's us. Let's see. Carly says she's at a 4, has had a long day. Okay, well, hopefully Sarah and I can get your number up there.
We'll try, Carly.
Yes, we have some funny stuff that we're going to be talking about here in a moment. And also, again, if you have any funny calls, throw them in the comments and we will read those. But what I want to do next here really quick is, so episode 421 went out already. Went out yesterday, actually. The audio version came out earlier today. And I want to play that teaser here really quick, because it was a good episode. And Sarah, I want you to tell me, because I have to switch this setting. So I want to make sure that there's no like echo.
Okay.
All right. Is there?
Hello? Oh, there was for like a moment.
Just for a moment, but it's good?
It's good. We're good.
Okay, cool. All right. So we got Dina jumping in here as well. 4 as well. Very long day. Okay. Again, we'll see if we can get your number up there. Lavelle, what is going on out of Texas?
We love you, Dina.
And so I'm going to go ahead and share this, because if you haven't had a chance to check out this episode, you need to. It was a really good one. So here we go.
I remember having a moment feeling like, oh, like this child's breathing, like on the call before EMS ever arrived. And there were multiple times throughout my 14 years that happened. But again, I everything that I did, contributed to that. And I think that, a lot of times, and this, and I think, it's really why you're here, right? And why you started within the trenches and what you do with the IM 911 movement is a lot of times, people don't realize that the people that are taking these calls are the ones that are saving a lot of the lives that are happening and the calls that are coming in. So, yeah. And I think at those moments, I remember distinctly thinking, yeah, like I'm supposed to do this. I'm here for a reason. There were other times, I remember there was a person that had a stroke and he wasn't breathing, and his wife gave him CPR instructions, and I got to meet him later, which was really cool, months down the road.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And so, you think, how many lives as a telecommunicator have you actually touched and saved?
So that was the teaser right there. That was an excellent episode with her. And we laughed. There's a part in there where she ends up saying, she's talking about all the people that she's met in the industry and stuff, and through, her time in dispatch and going to conferences, but then now more so as an industry partner with Rapid SOS. And she goes, I got to meet people like you, and you're kind of like, how did she put it? She said, you're kind of like a public safety celebrity. And I started laughing and I was like, no, not really, or something. And she goes, oh, yeah. I found out later on that you're really not. And we both started laughing so hard. And
Fantastic.
I said, I'm just a big dork. And it was the funniest thing, man. I loved it.
I love Jen. Jen, you're awesome.
That was such a funny thing, man. It was so cool. Let's see, we got Keely jumping in here as well. Hello. How's it going? And I want to jump into now, before we jump into some of the funny stuff that we're going to be talking about here. You made an announcement recently, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to play the video here of the announcement in just a moment, but I kind of want you to give what? What's wrong?
I hate watching myself.
Well, if you go like that while it's playing, then you should be fine.
La, 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 la,
yeah.
La, la.
If you close your eyes, you won't see it. So,
if you see me doing this, you know why.
Yeah. So if you just want to give just kind of or actually, you know what? Let's just throw the video on and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
Because I kind of want to see your reaction too.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Keely. I will come back to that. Sorry, go ahead.
What? Okay. We'll come back to that. Okay.
I'll explain that. Okay.
I was just reading it, but I'll wait. Okay. Because this sounds like it's going to be funny. So, all right, here we go.
I'm Sarah Weston, founder and executive director of 911 Wonder Women. Today, we are so proud and so excited to announce the inaugural Fireworks Scholarship. The Fireworks Scholarship will grant women in 911 the opportunity to attend conferences and trainings across the country that they normally wouldn't have access to. The first Fireworks Scholarship is going to be for the 911 Leadership Training event at the Mayan Ranch in Texas, March 21st through 25th. Thank you to the 360 Dispatcher and Joe Serio for allowing our first scholarship to be at the ranch for this training event. And thank you to Within the Trenches Media for sponsoring this first scholarship as well. We'll have more information and details coming soon, but go to 911wonderwoman.com/firework to apply today.
Yes. Look, how did you get that to stop right in that like picture perfect moment there? Excellent. Well done. Good editing.
I edited
Very good
it.
editing. That was really good. Okay.
So, I have a
What is
couple
going on
comments.
what is going on in the comments here before you go into the video here a little more, this announcement that you made?
Well, first of all, yes, that person and I are the same person. I just look a little different without makeup. Sorry. Sorry. Whew, I'm ready for bed. Okay.
All slap happy and shit.
Secondly, like I kept messing up at the same part. Like I kept messing up, like talking about the dates
Uh-huh.
for the ranch, which is like the most important part of the whole video. So I'm like, I was just like, anyway, it's fine. It's all fine. It was
Tim
great.
says, wow, she's turning red.
I do tend to do that. Okay, so
Yeah.
so Keely and Lavelle. So I did so I have to explain. Well, okay, I'll just start. Do you mind if I just talk? Okay. So
Go for it.
I did a bit of like a teaser post like the Friday before we announced just this past Monday about the scholarship. So I have a tattoo that I got. I guess I don't know. Should I show it?
Yeah, dude.
This is funny.
Oh my god, don't fall.
It's on my
There you
foot.
go.
Okay. It's there. You can't see it very well. But anyway, I have a tattoo that says firework because the scholarship is in memory of my best friend who passed away from cancer in 2019. And we worked together for many, many, many years. And one of the things that she helped me with was my self-confidence and my ability to be myself and embrace my natural talents and not try to be someone else. And, you know, these are the things that we talk about all the time as 911 Wonder Women. So I remember I was going into a big meeting for work and I was crying in the bathroom. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I want to quit. And she just kind of grabbed me by the shoulders and she said, Sarah, you are a firework. Like, you got this, like the Katy Perry song, right? So like from then on, that was kind of like her pep talk to me. She made me feel like I was a firework, like I was gonna like just go get them. So she would write that to me in notes, and a year or so after she passed, I found a greeting card or a birthday card that she had written me. And she had written, "Don't forget you're a firework," in the greeting card. So on my birthday this past June, I took it to a tattoo artist, which I don't have any tattoo. Like, I never thought I would ever get a tattoo. But I took it in and they did the tattoo. So it's firework in her handwriting. So if you look at the logo for the scholarship, which I should have had that handy to show, but it's on the website. Ricardo put the logo together for the scholarship, and it's the same writing. It's the same firework in her handwriting. I'm gonna like lose my shit. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
So back to the funny part. As the teaser, I posted a picture of my tattoo, and I was like, "We have a big announcement on Monday. Can anyone guess what it is?" And like everyone was like, "You're giving away a tattoo!" Like everyone was like super excited that we were gonna raffle off a tattoo. And then I
Oh
was
man.
like, maybe it should be a tattoo next time. so, so it just kind of like the comments in the group just kind of built off one another. And oh yeah, that's it. But you can't
Yeah.
really see. It's under the
Hold on,
digital.
let me throw that. There you
Oh
go.
yeah. So that's better than me trying to like do a yoga pose and show it to you.
Oh no, it was way better. It was way more fun you doing the yoga pose. So that was good.
Yeah. So maybe next time we'll throw a tattoo in for the winner of the scholarship.
and more yoga poses. I don't know. Yeah.
More
Here.
yoga yeah.
There it is right there.
Yeah, so that's the awesome logo for the fireworks scholarship. And so the first one is going to be at the Mayan Ranch for the 911 leadership training. And Joe Serio donated a seat at that ranch for our scholarship to get it off the ground and to get it started, which was so generous and amazing. And then Ricardo within the Trenches Media donated the money for the transportation to and from the ranch. So it's going to be an all expenses paid trip because the ranch covers all of your food and lodging as well as the training. And there's going to be some great trainers there, like Ricardo and myself and Halcyon and Nathan Lee and Edie DeVilbus and some others. And of course, Joe, who's just an incredible speaker and trainer as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you are interested and want to apply, Ricardo put the link there, 911roman.com/firework. All you have to do is fill out the form and then send an essay of 1,000 words or less and your resume to the email address that's there. And good luck. So this is not, the scholarship is going to be for any kind of training or conference that we can provide. So as we get donations in, we'll be able to go to more conferences. So I have someone interested in perhaps sponsoring one for the NINA conference. So whenever we get, enough built up in the fund with donations, we'll pick a training or a conference to do a fireworks scholarship for. So stay tuned.
Hell yeah. Very, very exciting. I've got the information there on the screen as well for those who are watching it on replay and everything else. And as she said, it is also in the comments. So this is going to be really, really exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the fact that the first one is going to be there at the ranch and we're all going to be there. I mean, this is a unique, first time experience for that one. And for the person who ends up being the recipient of that first one. So it's going to be really good. And then let's see, let me look over here. Lavelle says, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for what you do for us as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all about giving back. And and for all of you. Yeah, thank you all for the job that you do. Let's see. Keely says, I so want to go.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in March,
so
right?
Fun. We're going to spend a lot of time together. So make sure you consider that before you apply.
Right? Yeah, it's like, these guys are funny online, but I don't know. They might be dicks outside. No, we're cool, okay?
I get told that all the time. I met you in person. I didn't really care for you. Oh, okay.
Like, thanks.
Not really.
I've only had one. Yeah, I know. We're joking, people. We're joking. I did have one person, my homeboy Brett. He tells me all the time when we haven't seen each other for a while, he'll say, dude, you remember when you were the keynote in North Carolina and I came up to you and we took that picture? And I said, yeah. And he goes, every time. And I said, I know what you're going to say. So he's a little bit taller than me. And I remember him saying, man, you're a lot shorter in person than I thought. I was like, thanks, guy.
Oh, do you get that a lot? You poor thing.
Oh, whatever, dude.
So whatever. I am 5'1", and that is the first thing everyone says to me when they meet me. It's like, oh, you're little.
LaFranc says we're better online. I love your profile picture. I'm glad that that's there. So Halcyon is a speaker for Be the Difference conference, and I was going to jokingly put your profile picture on your speaker slick and send it to you. I didn't, but I thought you would find that funny if I put it on there. Because usually what I do, for those who are watching, when I put these speaker profiles together, 2 or 3 of them, I'll end up blowing up their face so that it's just in the circle. and it ends up looking just real funny. So she snorted.
Can you please do that and send it to Nathan? Like, you're serious?
Halcyon?
Here's Halcyon Slick. And then I'll be like, hey, Halcyon, WTF? And she'll be like, oh, yeah, it's fine.
It'll be awesome, too, because I think, Halcyon, you're opening the conference, right? At like 9:30 on the first day. So to have that slick pop up and you're just like, just tossing it back. It's like, hell yeah, get ready for this. It's going to be an excellent session. Bring your wine.
So in other news, James just came up with Joe's new tagline for the Mayan Ranch, which is, wait, is this training or hostage situation?
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to join us all March, whatever it is, at the ranch. Wait, is this training or a hostage situation?
38 enter, 28 return.
Where'd the other ones go? We don't know.
We don't know.
No,
we'll have to find out.
They're hungover somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. Halcyon says, "I'll tell them it's a live, up to date photo.
It's real time. Be like, this is just me.
Real time. Oh, this is fun already. This is like morning announcements, but at night. Again, if you have any funny 911 stories, please throw them in there so that we can read them. We're going to jump over into stupid criminal land. So we're going to talk about some dumb... We're going to talk about some of this stuff right now. So this one is from a year ago, but either way, it's still funny. This happened in Indiana, and that's why I chose that one, because I'm out of Indiana. And no, this wasn't me who did this. Lavelle, y'all are killing me tonight. Good. We can get your numbers up. This is fun. All right. So the new story, it's kind of it's a shorter one, and Elkhart County. Oh, this is only like 30 minutes away from where I live, actually. So it says, it's hard to imagine many good excuses for getting into a super high-speed police chase, but this is an especially bad one. It says, police in Elkhart County, Indiana, tried to pull over a 25-year-old guy, I'm not going to say the name, from Minneapolis on Wednesday night when they spotted him in his his red Ford Mustang doing 120 miles per hour in a 70-mile-an-hour zone. And the person kept going, and he got into a 25-mile chase with the cops. When he finally stopped, his excuse was he thought the cops wanted to drag race.
What substances was this person on?
It doesn't say he was on any substances or anything, but it says he was arrested on several charges, including reckless driving and resisting arrest.
You said 25. Are you sure it wasn't 35? Are you sure it wasn't Nando?
Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it was a year ago, unless it was, it was my brother who was, he didn't tell me anything about it. But so, okay, let me ask you as we're going through this.
Make it better or worse that he wasn't on anything? I think worse.
Yeah, right? But what do you think was going through the person's mind, really? Like, I don't think you would never do anything like that. Like, I wouldn't do anything like that. Like,
I don't break rules. Just kidding. I speed all the time.
Oh, dang. But I mean, can you imagine? I mean, just think about just being the officers. Let's say that, we're walking up to the car. You're on one side and I'm on the other. And I'm talking to this dude and you hear him
am
say,
I on the driver's side or the passenger side?
oh my God, I know what you're getting at. You would be the driver because you would be hauling ass to get the person. I would be the safe one riding shotgun.
That's right.
How dare you?
How dare you assume?
Careful, Cardo. Yep.
I'm scrappy AF.
That is so bad. Okay, so you're the person who's walking up and you ask what's going on, and the dude just says straight up, "Well, I thought you guys wanted a drag race." What would be your thought? Like, would you just do what you're doing right now? Just,
I would say that's what your mom said last night. Sorry, I couldn't.
Oh man. And I would be the one on the passenger side looking in, and the dude turns around and looks over at me. I'm like, she's had a long night. Okay. This is like her 10th straight shift. Why am I explaining this to you anyway? Get out of the car.
Be like, you know what? If you want to punch her in the face one time, I'll turn my head.
Let's see, Carly says, hashtag when your mom did drugs pregnant.
Yes, perhaps. We would let him slide.
Oh man, that is hilarious. There was one year when I was working in dispatch that there was so in the county that I worked in, we had a like a raceway and stuff, and they were always having different events, every so often on the weekends. And I remember someone said, "You need to check this out. This is on YouTube right now." And it was a commercial for one of the events that they were going to be having there, but it was a charity thing, and one of our sergeants was on there, and he's talking and everything, and at the end he was the one who's going, "Sunday, Sunday, Sunday." What the charity event was they were basically saying, there are times when people want to test law enforcement and they want to try to take off, to give chase and everything. Well, here's your chance. Here's your chance to race us. So it was drag racing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you were allowed to bring, like whatever car, you wanted to bring. And they had people standing by to watch how everything was going. And you're neck and neck with the deputy and take off. And you got to race. So I thought I didn't get to go, but I thought it was pretty badass.
I mean, that would help people kind of get that out of their system in a safe
hopefully
environment. Not everyone, apparently.
I know, right? With this dude here, I thought you guys wanted a drag race. Like, okay.
No.
Yeah, you root the officers or whatever. You'd be like, you took a shot. That was a good one, but no, that's not what we're doing.
Oh, James he's paying homage to Super Troopers. Super Troopers?
Yeah, dude.
Driver's license and registration, meow.
Yes. And the dude sitting in the back and he's like freaking out, man. Carly says community relations, awesome idea. Yeah, it was all, closed course, everything, and from what I was told, it was a lot of fun. And but there were some people who were pissed off because because they didn't win. They figured their car was going to win, but they don't know what's underneath the hood of those cruisers.
That's
So
right. You never know. They might have been confiscated in like a big drug bust or something.
you never know.
I talk like I know how any of that works. I
One of the other things that happened when I was in dispatch was a ride along that I had with one of the troopers. The trooper was awesome. It was very, very cool. And we're sitting in the median and we're just stationary, just clocking people. And this guy in a Porsche hauls ass going like 110. And we're sitting there and there's a lot of traffic that's going. And I looked at him and I said, Are you going to go? And he goes, Do you think we'll get him? And I said, I don't know, man. I don't think we will. And he's like, almost like looking at me and he was shaking his head, but it was like he was telling me, you shouldn't have said that. Like it was like I was challenging him. He flipped those lights on, man, and the sirens, and whoo, because we were facing the opposite direction and the car goes by. So going that fast, I was like, man, we're never going to catch up. We caught up to that car. We were hauling ass. Dude, my face was like, as we're
You're like 3Gs.
Yes. Yeah, it was like Spies Like Us. And I'm holding on to the old shit grip as we're going. He's like, don't worry about it. We got this. I was like, okay, man.
Oh my God.
And we're just hauling and hauling and hauling. And we caught up to that guy. And he goes, you need to get out of the car. And I said, why? Why? Like, why do I need to get out of the car? And he goes, I need you to watch because there's another person in the car with this guy. So I need you to stand on this side and watch to make sure nothing happens because you're my backup. And he already showed me like where all of his guns were and everything in case something went down. I was like, okay, that's not what I thought this ride along was going to be. And I hear him talking to the guy and stuff. And then we get back in the car and we run him and he just got a fat ticket. But I think the guy said, I didn't think you'd catch up to me. Yeah.
He would have gone free if it weren't for you. Also, like, think about all the people that like pooped their pants, like, because they thought the
right
car was coming after them.
Right. Exactly. As fast as we took off, you're right. I didn't think about that. I've not once until this moment thought about all the people who were in front of us who were probably like, oh no. Like,
so my uncle was a state trooper in Pennsylvania, and he would like take us for rides in his car, and he'd be like, "Hey, do you want to scare some people?" He'd be like, "Watch this," and he turns lights on, just like drive around. He had a cool hat though.
Oh, that's awesome. I remember one time. I was going to a training. This was when I was working in Central Florida when I first started out back in 2001, and the chief let me take his cruiser. And I said, "Am I okay to take your cruiser?" And he goes, "I'm the chief." And I said, "Yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry." So I'm driving, and I notice after a little while that I'm the only one in the area that I'm driving. I was like, "What the hell?" It's like, why is there nobody around me? There's a bunch of cars going the opposite direction. And I look in the mirror and there's all these cars that are just in back of me because I was in a cruiser and they didn't want to go around or anything like that. So I went a little slower on purpose. Oh man, it was the most fun shit. It was a dick move. Definitely was, but it was fun. Let's see. James here says the 90s Caprice had the Corvette engine under the hood. The best was when the front end lifted up like a speedboat in the water. Snaps. Mike says they don't chase you in the first mile. You are free. All right. Well, there you go. Kaylee, what is going on? Fuzz, what's up? Welcome. Michael, hello. Let's see. I pass cops with no hesitation. while everyone else parades behind them. Oh, that is good. I think I've done it a couple times, and I've looked over to the side, and the officers looked at me, and I'm just like, "Hey."
I won't. I will not. I will not pass a call.
No, not at all.
No, I'm too scared. I have, like I said, I'm a bit of a speeder, and like I just know it's coming, and like I consider that ticket to be like my tax for like speeding my whole life. So like, hopefully,
Yeah. Let's see. Fuzz says I got pulled over in my slow ass Miata.
That's not fair. That's just, that's putting salt in the wound.
Oh man, I got pulled over in my Camaro once, and it was a 1983 jet black Z28 Camaro with T-tops. Oh god, I missed that car. The car was amazing, but I was always getting pulled over in that car. Oh, thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Yeah, those few times though that happened. Well, this one time specifically that I'm talking about, I wasn't. At least I didn't think I was doing anything, and I get pulled over, and the trooper says, I pulled you over. And I was like, I don't know. I was on cruise control. My music isn't loud, and he's like, your air freshener that's on your dashboard. I was like, what? Because it was I think it was like a Crown or something, and it was sitting right in the dashboard, right in the middle, and it was a vision obstruction. And I was like, okay, are you giving me a ticket? And he goes, no, I want if you won't get the fix it ticket, if you just take it off right now. And it was stuck on there.
I'm sorry, wait, time out.
Yeah.
A Crown air
Yeah.
freshener?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it looked like a Crown. Yeah.
And you made that choice because
I don't know. I don't remember.
that cop was bored.
Yeah.
Yes, that cop was bored.
Well, dude, I ended up taking the thing off. Like I couldn't get it off though because it was stuck, and he's just standing there. But you could. He's trying not to laugh is the thing. He's trying not to laugh. Look, Fuzz says those big Crown air fresheners were dope. That's right, they were dope.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't even.
I'll have to show you a picture sometime or something. But he's laughing. We're trying not to laugh, and I finally grabbed the thing. I was like. And broke it off, and I threw it down, and oh my god, my mom is in the audience.
Hi, Mom.
I don't think she knew about that one getting pulled over.
Well, I feel like that's
what am I talking
weird.
about? I'm 40. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm 40. It's fine.
Let's see. James says, I may have told the story before, but I was on my way back from college a little faster than I should have been going. The officer turned on me. I pulled to the shoulder immediately. I could see the officer reading my plate. In about halfway through my tag, he tossed the radio, turned off the lights, and drove off. What?
Why?
What? Yeah, what else happened? Like, there's more to the story, right?
Doesn't make any sense. I was going to ask you guys, like, has anyone here gotten out of a ticket because you're like, I'm a dispatch?
So I had something happen to me once, and my mom said no. She didn't know about that story. So I remember when I was first working in dispatch, 2001, in Florida, and the chief had told me, he's like, make sure you carry your badge with you. And James says,
you were his dispatcher. That's fantastic.
Yes.
He probably gave you a major eye roll.
Yes, exactly. He had told me to make sure you have your badge with you all the time. And I said, why? And he goes, just make sure you have your badge with you. It might help you sometime. I was like, okay.
Callie, look.
I've gotten out of a ticket simply because my ID badge was hanging from the. Oh, okay, well there you go. So I get pulled over. I had a crack in my windshield, and I was gonna get it fixed like the following week, and I got pulled over for it. And the guy walks up and he goes, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, I'm guessing it's because of my cracked windshield. And he goes, you're right. And I said, well, I've got an appointment next week to get it fixed. And he goes, all right, cool. And well, I'm just gonna let me get your information and stuff. And I said, okay, man. And he goes back, and my brother's sitting there with me, and he goes, dude, how come a lot of times when I ride with you, you're getting pulled over? I was like, I don't know. I wasn't speeding or anything.
Good question, because you drive like an 80-year-old man.
Damn. That's messed up.
Like if anyone should get pulled over, it's me, not you.
Yeah, this is true. Good Lord. So he ends up coming back up, and he goes, this is a fix-it ticket. You know, all you have to do is bring it into police department and show that you fixed it, and they'll tear it up. You know, you don't have to pay it or anything. And I was like, all right, cool. And I said, I can take this to any police department, right? And he goes, yeah. And I said, okay, so I could even take it into the one where I work at. And he goes, do you have a gun on you? And I was like, whoa, no. I'm not an officer. I'm a 911 dispatcher, because he's kind of stepped back a little bit. I was like, whoa, wait.
Oh my God.
Then I said, no. I said, I'm dispatch. And he goes, where's your badge? At that moment, my chief's face and voice and everything was in my head. I was like, hell no. And I said, I don't have my badge on me. And he starts laughing, and he goes to hand me the ticket, and he goes, I can't help you if you're not going to help yourself.
I love that lesson. I love that lesson for you. I feel like you learned something that day. You grew.
Oh man. He just walked away laughing. And I'm just sitting there, and my brother's laughing too. And he goes, you dumbass, you should have had your badge on you.
Yep.
And I said, yeah, I should have. So then the next day I went in.
You can bring a horse to water.
I know. Yes. The next day I went into dispatch to work my shift, and the chief goes, so how are things? And I said, things are all right. And he's just looking at me, and he goes, what's wrong? And I pulled out the ticket, and he goes, you didn't have your badge on you, did you? I told you.
Sometimes you have to learn the hard way.
Dude, it was the funniest thing ever. It was so funny. I want to go back into the comments here, because let's see, Carly said I got pulled over in an 89 Dodge Spirit. They thought I was drinking Memorial Weekend. I was doing 50 in a 55. I told the MP it was as fast as my car could go.
Oh my God, that's great. That's great.
Oh my God. See, that's what I love about Open Mic Live, because even if we're not sharing funny 911 calls, we're talking about incidents like this and just sharing like life experiences and stuff.
So I did get pulled over before,
Yeah.
and I was in my 2000 Beetle, my little Volkswagen Beetle. I do this because this was the shape of the car.
Yes, and the
You
horn
couldn't
is
tell
like,
if it was coming or
"Meep,
going. So it was me and my sister, and we're like jamming to, I don't freaking know, Ashley Simpson or something. We're like driving, and this cop pulls me over, and we like pull into a little gas station, and he's like my age. And he was like, that guy in the motorcycle back there told me that you cut him off. I was like, am I being punked? What do you mean? Like, is that the way it works? I don't understand. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, well, I had to pull you over because I didn't want him to come beat me up.
Oh, what?
He was like scared of this guy on the motorcycle. So he was like, okay, police girls, all right. He's like, let's just wait until like the light turns green.
Oh, no way.
I was like, yes, sir. 10 and 2.
Dude. Yeah, it was probably some biker gang or some shit. I don't know.
Like, who does
That's
that?
craziness.
Like, does that happen? I don't understand.
Well,
Like,
yeah, you know, if there's, and I'm sure those who are watching right now, it is said a lot when a BOL, a be on the lookout call comes in. It is a vehicle that is all over the road. That's what they say all the time, all over the road. And you got to put it over. So that person might have, made a call or something. It was like, there was this girl in this Beetle. She was all over the road, and she also ran me off the road. I'm following her right now. I've got the direction to travel, and you got dispatch on the line, and they're going back and forth with the officer, and then you got pulled over.
Wow.
Easy peasy.
That's awesome.
Well, so there was one time, as we're talking about that type of scenario, that well, hold on, before I say this, I want to read this part over here really quick. Fuzz says, also got pulled over on my way home from a call at 2 a.m. when I worked for the medical examiner's office. I didn't have a body in the back. Good.
Oh, Fuzz, though my car smelled like crayons.
Did it really?
Always. And I miss it. Oh, I miss that car so much. But everyone that got in my car was like, it smells like crayons. I don't know what it was. Do you know?
I don't know. I did not know this. I guess I've never been in a VW Beetle before that smells like Crayola.
It smells like crayons. Yeah.
Oh, does it just smell like straight up wax?
Well, the seats.
Oh, Fuzz says it's the seats.
Tell me more. I'm intrigued.
I know. I know. This is interesting.
I'm learning so much today. This has been great.
See, Kaylee here says, mustard to mayonnaise is how my chief described it once instead of fail to maintain lanes. Fuzz says coating on the seats. Interesting.
Now, is that just in the Beetles, or like, do the Jetta smell? Well, you have a Jetta. It doesn't smell like crayons, I'm assuming.
No, my Jetta doesn't smell like crayons. My dad Jetta, it doesn't smell like crayons, no. Just smells like beef jerky and cheese.
Okay, thus the Crown air freshener.
Wow.
We've come full circle.
You are correct. Carly's got a Jetta as well, and no smell. So see, it's just the Beetles. The Beetles smell like Crayola. So what I was going to say was that scenario with the BOL and everything, I was in dispatch one day, and it was early on in the day, and I'm sitting there on phones, and one of my partners has a call for a purple Grand Prix that is all over the road. It's got a very loud muffler. And as I'm hearing my partner repeat this and it going over the radio, I thought, son of a bitch, I think that's my dad. Because it was around the time that he was supposed to be coming home from work after a midnight shift. And I was looking at the location and I thought, that's got to be him. So I got on the phone really fast and I called him up and he's like, hey, mijo, what's going on? And I said, hey, Dad. I said, are you in so-and-so location going this direction? And he goes, how the hell did you know that?
Oh, no.
And I said, you're just getting back from work, aren't you? You worked all night tonight? And he goes, what's going on? And I said, apparently you're not staying in your lane. And he's like, oh my God. He goes, I'm so tired. He goes, I hit the rumble strips just a moment ago. He goes, I'm going to stop at the gas station. And he goes, did somebody call? And I said, yeah, Dad. I said, somebody called and there's a trooper looking for you right now. So I'm just letting you know that you're going to get pulled over here pretty soon. But he ended up getting to the gas station. The trooper went out there and talked to him, and because they got him, I got him on the secondary channel, and I got the trooper on the secondary channel, and said, that's my dad. I said, he just got out of midnight shift. He's gonna stop at a gas station. And he goes, he goes, okay, cool. Well, he ended up finding my dad and they talked, and it was actually a person that my dad knew as well. I didn't know that the trooper and my dad knew each other from like a long time ago. But yeah, that shit was funny. Just my dad's voice, just his disbelief on how the hell did you know where I'm at, what I'm doing.
That is really creepy. I would have
Yeah.
been super creeped out.
I was like, because someone called on your ass because you're all over the road. Oh, shit.
Sounds a little like nepotism.
Easy. This was also many years ago. Oh, that's messed up. Let's see. James says, anyone else love the reaction when the witness watches the car they were complaining about crash before patrol can catch up to them? Oh my goodness, for all of the humanity, the car just wrecked. I have heard that before. Also, I have heard people on the phone saying, yeah, they got to be going about 85, 90 miles per hour. I'm sorry? How do you know? Well, I'm trying to keep up with them so that you guys can catch this person. I'm like, how about you not put yourself in danger? We've got someone who's close. Don't try to keep up with that car because something else. We want you to be safe. Oh yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm going to keep going. Like, okay.
Oh my God. He's trying to make a citizen's arrest.
Right. Yes. Oh yeah. That one is always something. So this one here,
We've only done one.
Yeah, we've only done one because we've been talking about all this other stuff, which has been awesome. So this one here, the title of it, so of course it says stupid criminal, but the title of this one, and this is from a year or so ago as well, but it says dude steals underwear to start fires.
To start fires?
Yes. So it says underwear isn't the first thing that comes to mind when I think of stuff that's flammable. A serial arsonist this was in Wisconsin, was charged this week after using underwear to set people's homes on fire. What? He told the cops he liked to steal underwear from laundromats and use it to start fires.
Was it brief? But boom.
That
was Buzz, not me.
And Carly says, depends.
It depends.
Tim stole some hot pants. I just spit.
Oh my God, keep him coming.
Keep going. Yeah. Shitty fire starter. Oh man.
I can't think of any.
I know. Like, these are too good. Like, you've taken them. Like, apparently this person said that they also used bras, and this guy also mentioned that he was wearing women's underwear during the interview when police were talking to him. So, all right.
Okay. I mean, he did not invent burning bras, but that's another topic.
Yes. It says it's not clear what his motive was, but apparently the homes were picked at random and nobody was hurt or anything. So that's good. The person was facing tons of charges, including 11 counts of arson, 3 counts of burglary, 5 counts of possessing some other stuff. But wow.
What?
What,
Ricardo? What else?
Nothing. Let's see. What? That's a different way of thinking. I am, because my mom is in the comments. It's crazy, man. So another stupid criminal one here. It says, sorry, banks don't accept cocaine. What?
I beg to differ.
It says touching the keys on an ATM right now feels like you're taking your own life in your hands, but this guy should have risked it. It says 34-year-old so-and-so out of Jefferson County, Colorado, needed to deposit some cash last Friday. Again, this was a year or so ago that this happened. And it says, so he went to his bank's drive-thru where they still use those air-powered tubes. Okay.
Those things freak me out, by the way. I refuse to use them.
Are you afraid that your arm is going to like get sucked in or something?
Like my shirt.
And then you're just there like, all right, can I get my money really quick, please?
Yeah. Then what do you do?
I don't know. I didn't know what to say. It goes on to say, though, that but when the teller opened the container, they didn't find money. Oh, they didn't just find money. They also found drugs. It turned out that this person accidentally put 2 bags of cocaine in with the cash. Oh,
How do you
no.
accidentally put cocaine in?
Oh, right? Yes. It says the bank teller ended up getting it. They called the cops. They showed up, searched the car, and found even more drugs. Oh, man. Can you imagine, like, the look on the person's face?
No.
Like, after not just the teller, but the
You
person who
watch it
put
go
it
up the
in
tube,
there.
you're like, no.
Yeah. The dude throws the money and the little baggies in there, however it was rolled up, puts it in there and hits the button. It's like, no.
In slow motion.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Right there.
Carly hit it on the head.
Yes. Oh, man. Yeah. When it's probably hitting the button, it's like, so I think I just sent something over to you that you weren't supposed to get. Sorry, I've got this Columbia cold going on thing, but like, yes, sir, if you can just hold on just one moment, we're gonna go ahead and get you your money and this other stuff. I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna go ahead and give it to you. You can hold on just for one moment, and then whoop whoop.
Just don't move. Just stay exactly where you are.
Just stay right there.
We'll give it back to you. Just don't move.
Like, sir, is this baby powder? Yes, it is.
Yes, I need it for my baby. I'm surprised that wasn't a Florida man story, because that sounds like something that would go down
Right.
here in Florida.
Yes. Well, so let me see. There's a couple more here. And okay, well, there is a Florida man one here that says that the person made a bomb threat to get out of work. What the hell?
Oldest trick in the book.
Right. There's some Acme shit going on with Wile E. Coyote. So let's see. This one here. What? Okay, this one says the only way this story gets topped is if a guy named Pepe Le Pew is busted for unwanted. I'm gonna read the next part.
Did you not read these before?
No. This is all like first reactions. No, I didn't. But it says 35-year-old guy in Georgia, actually named Speedy Gonzalez, got arrested after several months on the run. And it says, holy crap, that's his real name? Oops. Well, it's public record anyway. It's out in the news. But it says cops have been looking for him since late January after he stole more than $3,000 worth of checks from a guy's mailbox. What?
If you're going to name your child Speedy Gonzalez, I feel like you're like pushing him towards a life of crime. I mean, I don't mean to be judgmental, but I am. That's how I feel.
Right. Well, so there's this other one here that it's not. Wait a minute. Why is this one not letting me? Is this the right one? Oh, it just hasn't completely refreshed yet, this stupid page that I'm on. Anyway, it says that this stupid criminal, this other one, this person stole a cop car and then got stuck in traffic.
Wah, wah.
Right.
Shall we go to jail?
Oh man, yeah, just straight up sad trombone. Wah, 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 wah. This is so, man, we gotta do this more often. This has been fun.
This is fun.
Oh, okay, we are over the hour. Doesn't even seem like it because we've been talking about so much different stuff.
No, because
this
I
has
was
been
like,
fun.
listen, it's past my bedtime already, and there's no way that I'm going to stay up till 10 o'clock.
I know. And you did.
it.
Well done.
I did
Yay,
it.
you did it.
We can do hard things.
Yes, we can. So, as we go into the wrap up of this has been awesome to have you on and to talk about all of these like dumb criminal stuff and, stuff that's happened when we've gotten pulled over in the past and just different situations and everything. It's been great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming on with me
Thanks for having me.
and sharing a lot of the information. So what are some of the other things that are coming up here again as we're going to this wrap up that's going on with 911 Women Inc?
Oh my gosh, so much. We have our mentorship platform pilot project. That is some good alliteration. Launching this month. So that'll be really cool. We have an event. We have an event coming up here in Central Florida that I'll be talking about more as we get that nailed down. Going to conferences. Still working on our yoga program that'll launch in February. Our 5K is coming up this spring, so be ready for that. Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Awesome. Well, excellent. So you had given a number when we first started out, and then you said it went up a little bit. So what's your number now? And for those who are watching in the audience as well, did your numbers go up? Because we've been cracking up and laughing this whole time, and it's been a lot of fun.
Mine's up. Yeah, definitely. This is a good way to end my day.
Good. Yes. I'm above a 10 now. This has been good. Let's see, Tim is the first one coming in here, 15 plus.
Look, we got Carly up to an 8.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So happy.
Nice. Fuzz at a 10. Awesome. James says, start training tomorrow. Almost needed 911 for myself last year. What? Well, I hope the training and everything goes well. And he's at a 10 plus. Good. So everyone's numbers went up. So good. That is awesome. Well, thank you all once again for being here. This was a lot of fun tonight. This episode has been sponsored by InDigital, Rapid Deploy, as well as Carbine. And again, as always, thank you to patrons, and make sure to check out everything that's going on over at 911wonderwomen.com. Once again, here is the link for the scholarship. Make sure to check it out, share it, follow everything that they're doing, look for them on social media. And actually, as I'm saying that, for social media and stuff, how can people find everything else on 911 Women Inc.?
So basically, I'm always at 911 Wonder Women, how it's spelled there, that you just took it away.
Right there.
Yes, that. So we have the private Facebook page, and we have public Facebook, or the private group, the public page. I'm like falling asleep as I'm talking. It's at 911 Wonder Woman on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So we try to keep everybody updated. And James, I see now you started training for the 5K. That's amazing. It's going to be the first weekend in April. We're doing challenge coins again and cool shirts. Tell your friends.
Be excellent. This can be seen on Facebook, Twitter, as well as YouTube. And if you have any comments, questions, or if you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us, and that'll be wttpodcast@gmail.com. If you're looking for any bonus content, you can check us out and support us at patreon.com/wttpodcast. This episode, audio versions for patrons only, open mic live, as well as the DRT, those all go out to patrons. So if you're a patron, you'll have an audio version of this as well. And we do have some DRT episodes coming up that those will be announced here very soon. So make sure to look out for those. And then for the flagship show, you can listen 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Have a good one, everyone.
Woo!
Yeah. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.